What's up, guys? Sean here, aka ImaFlyNmidget. Welcome back to some more Food Empire, guys. You know I love this game. I figured, there might not have been too many people interested in the last kind of revival video I did on this kind of game, but I figured, you know what? We might as well finish this bad boy out because this is one of my favorite games I've ever played in Roblox, and, there's not much left in the game. Like, literally, maybe today's episode, maybe one other episode, and then the game is done, okay? So I figured, you know what, I'm not just going to leave the series hanging on the channel. Like, might as well just finish this bad boy up. So, let me run you through a little bit of what we got going. So, first off, I want to say thank you for all the feedback you guys gave me on the last video I uploaded. I thought just regular potatoes would go in here, but a lot of you said that baked potatoes go in there, so that's pretty cool. So that's actually really nice so we can keep majority of this whole system here going. And basically what I got it going through is this whole thing is completely normal. I mean, it's completely, I didn't change it at all. And basically they kind of get sent over here into this little kind of splitter right here. And half the time they'll go into this machine and half the time they'll go into our chips machine, which probably didn't need to be this far away, but who really cares, right? Who really cares? Like that should be all good. So the only thing I'm probably gonna have to change is the max food limit. So today we're going to be kind of going back to basics. We're going to be building, not that. We're going to be going and building our bread system, which we had a long time ago. And I'm glad to kind of bring that back because we need to have some baked bread in this bad boy right here. So yeah, so basically the only thing I'm going to end up changing is probably taking this so our food limit lowers, is to just have one dropper there, one dropper here. And I feel like that'll probably be best. So our food limit won't necessarily always be maxed, and I think we'll be able to make more money that way. So, yeah, and these systems, I'm not sure if these are kind of loaded up. I mean, they're kind of loaded up. They're going to start, pooping out here. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so we're still making money. We're still kind of doing some fun stuff like that. So, we're going to go back to basics today. We're going to start our, now, I do have some of these guys. Yeah, so I don't know how long, so we need to build this backwards, basically. We need to go, let's see, baked bread. I think we can do wheat, yeah. So bread preserver, this is a bread preserver to greatly prolong the shelf life of your bread. This upgrader, I forgot all this stuff. This upgrader adds value instead of multiplying, so be sure to use it before anything else. Okay, so that is literally going to go first, so we don't want that just yet. Bread softener. Bread is supposed to be soft. Use this bread softener to soften your bread up to 10 times. Okay, so that's going to be, okay, I got that. After depositing whole wheat into the machine, it will inject regular dough that passes through with whole wheat. Dough can only be injected with whole wheat once per baking. Okay, so that really doesn't matter where it goes, although it is the ×2. So that should honestly, that's a ×2 as well, whatever this is. Bread spicer. Deposit spice in the spread spice up to pass through it. Okay. Once before baking and once more after. So once before baking and once after baking. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, value increase ×10? Wait, what are all these other value increase boxes? What? Wait a minute, I just noticed something. This furnace bake. Oh, it's the furnace. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was the cell box. Oh my god. All right. Wow. I'm glad I didn't make that mistake. Okay. Anyway, so let's go back. Let's start with I think what we're gonna do is our wheat injector, honestly, and we can kind of do. Well, first let's kind of make our little conveyor system right here. So we're gonna go ahead and go potato. We're gonna go ahead and go that. This is again going backwards. This is going backwards right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do you, and then like I think that'll give us enough room. Hopefully. I mean, all honestly, we could just do one more. Let's go ahead and move you. Yeah, like that and like that. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and move this to there because I don't want these things going all over the place. I like to add in one of these little industrial guys to make sure they don't go all over the place. Okay, so that's good. And we'll go ahead and do you think that'll be enough room right here? Kind of do our main line like that. That should honestly be plenty. Should be plenty of room. Okay, so there we go. So that should be solid. We're gonna go ahead and add in our wheat injector now, which is going to go right here. And I'm hoping that this whole thing works. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments down below because, again, I'm no pro at this game anymore. All right, so we're going to go bread spicer right here. Go bread spicer right there. And we're going to go ahead and do our bread furnace. This is the ×10, guys. So we can do... Now, unless I'm forgetting something. People have been complaining about the rust in their bread. This purifier cleanses the bread of its rust. Bread can only be cleansed once. Okay, so that doesn't really matter where it goes. That needs to go first. No, that's the bread softener, so that just needs to be placed randomly somewhere. Okay, this needs to go first. Yeah, okay. Adds value instead of multiplying. Be sure to use it for anything else. Okay. So yeah, so we need to use that guy first. Anything else that adds value, those are all times value, times value. Yeah, so this is a pretty basic one. What does this do again? Mold is, use this demold to get rid of the bread. Bread can only be demolded once. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where that one goes either. Okay, so basically, we need to add in our second bread spicer, which is going to go right there. This is a very simple line, which is kind of nice, because these things are so that whole line is so complex that this line is kind of nice to get a little change up, you know what I mean? Okay. So now we're going to need, we can put in a bread purifier right here, you know, might as well. And then we can add in our bread softeners, right? I think we need to add this guy in. So this is a 1.5er. I forgot what this guy is. What's the bread purifier? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, so cool. So we're good there. And bread softener, we can do our bread softener. We can do 10 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's all of our bread softeners. And then the only other thing we need is this, right? Bam. I think that is going to send us golden. Oh, you know what I didn't even think about? I might need to move this whole system over, because now where's this thing going to go? Because now we still have to do all of our potato bread stuff, which is going to need room. And I don't know where we're going to necessarily do that. It's going to have to fit down this way. So, awkward. Okay, I'm going to need to move you all the way to, like, there. Honestly. I think we'll still have enough room for everything if we move it. We just need to move everything over, and I think that we're golden. Yeah, okay, so we got... Oh, God, I'm stuck. Oh, God, I'm literally stuck. Wow. That was interesting. Who would have thunk? Boom. Okay. All right, so that's good there. We'll move all of these guys over, and then we should be pretty much solid. Like, this will make us, hopefully good to go. I hope we have enough room. That's kind of the problem. We're running into room issues because I did a pretty awful job at planning out this base. But you know what? You do what you got to do. And for those of you guys that are watching on, like, Midget, I don't know what the heck I'm watching right now. What the heck is going on? Check the description of the video, guys. I'm going to have a playlist to the whole Food Empire kind of series. I did do this series. I did majority of this series like a while ago, like a really, really, really long time ago. And then the game got updated, so I figured, you know what? Might as well come complete. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, but you know what? Oh, freaking well, man. Oh, freaking well. Okay, we're going to do that right there. All right, so that should hopefully give us enough room to squeeze this kind of line in right here. Should be pretty good, hopefully. Hopefully. All right, we're going to go ahead and move this guy to there, and then we can go ahead and do industrial. Should be able to work pretty fine right here. Oh, of course I didn't set that up perfectly. Are you kidding me? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and move that guy over. We're going to move this guy over, and we're going to put our rust one right here. Just to kind of make it look even. Just to make it look even. All right, there we go. Okay, so cool. So now this whole thing is set up. I just need to deposit all, and I need to deposit half, and I need to deposit all. There we go. And I don't think I need to deposit anything in any of those. Should be all good. We just need to add in our droppers right here, and I think we're good to go. I want to say that system is going to be good to go. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and go inventory, bread. We got droppers right here, but first off, we need to kind of add in our conveyors. So I don't know how many droppers I necessarily want. That should be, honestly, that should be plenty right there. We got our restored dough dropper. So we can go ahead and, oh God, get me out. There we go. We can go ahead and add it in. We want it as close as we can to this, so like our food limit goes down quicker. I mean, I don't know. Should I just stack? No. Let's do them kitty corner like that, and then like that. Is that gonna work? Oh, what? Right there. Okay. And then I mean, we could add in one more. Might as well add in one more, right? There we go. So I think that we're only gonna want 4. I don't think we want anything more than 4, and I think that'll be solid. Okay, so we're gonna drop in a 4th, then we're gonna drop in a 3rd, then we're gonna drop in a half, and this is gonna be pretty solid. I'm pretty glad that we kind of are back in this series, because I like finishing things. That's kind of my thing, is I don't like just leaving things, and I like finishing them. So that's kind of why I was like, you know what, we're here today. We're gonna be finishing this, and in all honesty, we might even fit. Whoa. Okay, those guys might be coming in a little too hot over here. I saw them coming in way too stinking hot. And that's not like a joke. I think they're actually coming in too hot. So we're going to go ahead and we'll remove that and go ahead and add in an industrial one right here, because I feel like they're coming in just a wee bit too hot right now. which is definitely a possibility. Yeah, like they're coming in. This thing is coming in real hot too. Not much we can really do there. I mean, I could like slow this down, but I don't really know how. I don't really know how we're gonna do that. I mean, the turns over here, everything seems to be working fine. Like right there, is that? Oh, that's a ramp. Oh, I haven't been using ramp conveyors. Oh, rip me. Okay, remove that. I totally forgot that ramp conveyors are a thing. All right, ramp. I thought you just kind of put them next to each other. Okay, ramp conveyor right there. Any other turns that I need to kind of think about that I didn't really think about too much? I think that one could be. That one's probably not a ramp conveyor right here. What is this? No, that is a ramp conveyor. That is the one I just checked. Is that a ramp conveyor? Yep, ramp conveyor. Okay, so now I think we're all good. I think that should be pretty solid. Okay, so this should honestly start pooping out some potato bread. So we're going to just do like a little conveyor right there. Yep, there it is. Okay, now let's just see. I'm just going to do a little test here. Let's just grab like a, what kind of crate? Let's just use a hardwood crate. We already own one of these guys. Let's just see kind of what these things are making for us right now. I'm intrigued, you know. Let's see kind of what they're kind of pumping out. I got to kind of keep an eye on it right now. We're making really good money off our chips. Holy cow. I missed it. Was that the billion one, though? I missed it because we had so much stuff going through and making us money. Wow. We're making really good money right now. So that's kind of interesting. What do we got? Come on. I need to, like, maybe I got to stop the other systems just to see how much we're making. I'm, like, keep my eye on it. It's going to be really hard. All right, poop out of bread. Come on, poop out of potato bread. Oh, there it is. I couldn't tell. It wasn't the 1.26 billion. One of the 1.26 billion is probably like one of the chips just getting really lucky. Shoot. 3.1 billion? I think it was 3.1 billion. I mean, in theory, it should be pumping out some serious money. And I think it was 3.1 billion, I think. Yeah, 1.84 billion. Okay, so I think it just kind of depends, but all right, so those guys should be kind of working perfectly right here. I'm going to go ahead and actually remove this and place an industrial one right here just to be safe. That should 100% go through now. Okay, so that should always work. Okay, cool. So we pretty much got that whole thing done. Potato bread. So let's just kind of look at what we got here. So we got these tier 5 conveyors. It's the best conveyor yet. It's speedy, stable, and quite good looking. Cool. It's also 125 bill. Holy balls. What's this? A large machine except potatoes cake. I already got that one. What's this guy do? It can be very helpful to know the true value of some of your food. Cell crates are not a good indicator because they add multipliers when processing. This is just a value displayer. That's all it does. Okay, that's cool, but I don't really need that. Variance is the value of potato bread. Like, I don't need it right now. Variance is the value of potato bread is a bad thing to customers. Oh, variance in the value. Okay. Use this informer to get the value to even 10 billion. What? Use this uniformer to get the value to even 10 billion. Okay. If less than 10 billion, it does times 2. If over, it sets it to 10 bill. Okay. Has no use limit. Only works on potato bread over 5 million in value. Okay, so maybe we do need this valuator thing. Wow. Okay. True right turn. Wow. We needed those for a while. What's this? That's tier 5 cell crate. Oat coater. Deposit oats in the machine to coat your potato bread with oats, making them much fancier. Adds 50% to potato bread worth exactly 10 billion. Okay, but what if we just, like... Okay, you're right. I mean, 10 billion is pretty beast. This machine has warm lasers that crisp your potato bread to perfection. Works on potato bread in the value range of 15 billion to 25 billion. But if they... What? Wait, what? Deposit oats adds 50% value. So that's only good if it's exactly 50%. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. So if it's exactly 10 billion, you add 50%, which is 5 billion, which puts it at 15 billion, which then runs it through here. And what does it do? Value increase 20%. Okay, so not much, but still good. Okay, so right now we need them to at least be... We need to buy this, honestly. So we need to go ahead and come in over here. We need to buy this value displayer. So it's very expensive, but we bought it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to place that right there. We're just going to remove you, and I'm going to go ahead and move you to there. Okay, so let's just kind of see. Let's see what one of these guys are at right now. We need them to be... What do we need them to be at? We need them to be at least 5 billion. We need them to be at least 5 billion. I'm not quite sure how we're going to manage to do that. So let's just see what it's at right now. Let's just see. Let's just see what we're kind of looking at right now. All right, come on. Poop out of potato bread. I just want to see how much this bad boy's worth. Come on. Poop one out. I feel like, yeah, my max food limit is seriously an issue. Only 1.52 billion. Wow, that's not good. So we need to really buff this value. Variance of value of potato bread. Okay, so that's the thing. So we need to get this to 5 billion somehow, and I don't know how we're going to do that. because that line's already maxed out. Like, I'm pretty sure we maxed that line out pretty perfectly. Wow, that's only 902 million. Not good. And our potatoes are basically maxed out as well. So, I don't know how else we're supposed to, like, pump out more value. How are we supposed to pump out more value? Oh, wait, you know what? Wait, hold on. What does this thing do? This does, if less than 10 billion, it does times 2. Oh, so we just place this guy in multiple times. If over, it sets it to 10 bill. Has no use limit. Okay, so we literally just need to buy a few of these guys for 400 billion. Holy balls. Yeah, so we're going to buy 2. We're going to need at least 2 of them. We're going to buy 2 of those bad boys. We're going to go ahead and move you out, and we're going to go ahead and place in these guys. Now, this should just up it times 2, right? Like, it just no questions asked, just beast moding it. That should pretty much be solid right there. I think it'll be solid. Let's see where we're at. So now it's at 3.48 billion. Okay, so if we do it one more time, it'll double that value to 6 billion. Wait, no, it needs to be 10 bill, right? If less than 10 bill does times 2, if over it sets it to 10 bill. Yeah, so we need a few of these guys. Wow. Okay, so I think we're gonna need to grind. Holy cow. We're gonna buy one more of those guys. Wow. Okay, so now that one's that's 4 billion. Okay. All right, so I tell you what, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna grind up some money real quick, and then we're gonna be finishing off. I think we're gonna be finishing off Food Emperor today. All right, we're back, and I totally goofed, and I realized it when I was kind of just chilling out, hanging out by myself, just kind of chilling. I noticed that I didn't have this bread system set up properly. These have to go after being baked, and this has to go before being baked, so it was all goofed, and I'm pretty sure you guys are already raging at me in the comments. Sorry about that, dudes. But I got it fixed, because I was wondering, I was like, why is my valuation ranging so heavily? Like, they should be so much higher. But basically, here's how I got it set up. Alright, so this right here, I haven't seen a bread go under 500 mil yet. That would have been awkward if that one's under 500 mil. But I haven't seen one go under 500 mil yet, which means, sure, I've seen them go as high as like 3 or 4 billion, which means you only need like 3 of these things. But if it's at 500 mil, then bear with me here. 500 mil times 2, 1 mil. Times 2, what are we at here? We're at 2 mil. Times 2, we're at 4 mil. Times 2, we're at 8 mil. Times 2, 16 mil. Puts it back down to 10 mil. So all of them by the end of this is going to be 10 million, or 10 billion, sorry, 10 billion value. It's going to have 10 billion value. And that's why when they get kind of put in here, it's like you get you get like 32.4 billion or something like that. 31.4 billion because this is a times 3.14 or something like that. So anyway, that thing's all set up right there. We got some spending money. We'll see how long it kind of lasts this year. So we got all that going. Now we got the tier 5 cell crate, which we will eventually get. And I feel like, honestly, I should just buy that right now because that is going to come in some serious clutch. But I do want to buy these things. These things are very expensive. So, okay, so deposit oats in the machine to coat your potato bread with oats, making them much fancier. Adds 50% to the potato bread, worth exactly 10 billion. So then that'll make it 15 billion, and it'll allow us to do this, which will works on potato bread at the value of 15 million. Okay, and that will do a value increase of 20%. So, let's go ahead and let's buy one of these guys first off. And let's go ahead and let's move this out the way. And we'll go ahead and place our little oat coater in right here. Okay, and then I guess we can move this cell crate back right there. Just so we can make some money off this while we kind of save for our crust crisper. But then we're going to need to buy loads of these oats, which are very expensive. One oat is 2.5 billion. We do make our money back, so we're going to go ahead and just end up buying, we'll buy 1,000. We don't have enough for that. We're going to buy 500 for now. 500, we don't even have that much. We're going to buy 400. There we go. 400, we're going to deposit them all in there. Now, we should see a significant increase in what we earn right here. Let's see. And go. 47.1 billion. Okay, so before it was 31.4 billion. Now we're making, what is that? We're making... that was a 47, so we're making like, I can't even do math right now. We're doing like 16 billion, doing 16 billion more in profit, which is pretty good. These guys are 2.5 billion, so yeah, so I mean, we end up making our money back, and it ends up being worth it. But hot diggity, I mean, that is some serious kind of grinding right there. This whole setup is basically kind of done. The only thing you kind of need to add in here is a crust crisper and a tier 5 cell crate, and then you're literally just absolutely balling. I mean, at that point, you're just absolutely balling. So, I think what I'm gonna do is, because what I want to do, guys, I don't want to leave this series hanging and kind of do like just not end it and stuff like that. And I don't want to do one more video and just kind of like waiting for these last few pieces. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of grind up right now. I'm going to wait again to kind of grind up, get enough money so we can purchase these last 2 items. And then we're going to be freaking legit. We're going to be legit and it's going to be done, so I will be right back. Alrighty guys, after I've been grinding, I got loads of money so we can play around with this and kind of do some fun stuff. And I also want to say that I changed this over here, so I noticed I was getting a little bit less. You guys probably raised me in the comments, so I was getting a little bit less valuation than I wanted to. Because I was getting these guys, I mean, pretty much nothing was hitting under 500 mil, but sometimes some of them were getting kind of low, and I was wondering, like, you know, they're around, like, 600 mil. I was like, that's, you know, a little bit alarming, getting kind of close, 700 mil around there. So I moved these two, the sour cream and the cheese sprinkler, before the actual potato thing. So because this actually multiplies how much the potato is worth times how much the bread is worth. So that is tons of money. That is ridiculous. So you really want to multiply both those and make sure they're the best of their ability. So that's kind of what I did here. I moved those two over here, and I also refilled a lot of these kind of dispensers that were running out of stuff over here. So yeah, so it kind of rose our valuation a ton. Now we've got Bankskis. As you can tell, I already bought the tier 5 cell crate, so that's kind of cool. We're gonna move that guy back, and we're gonna go ahead and buy. We're going to buy our Cuss Crisper. We're going to buy one of these guys. We're definitely not going to buy all of those. We're going to buy one of these guys, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to place this bad boy down. And this should pretty much make us the max amount we can be making, really in the game right now. I mean, honestly, we could make a little bit more money if we just ignored the whole chips situation and just kind of like deleted that whole kind of thing over there and focused primarily on this system and really max out our food limit that way. But I kind of like being able to showcase, so we got everything here. I'm also going to go ahead and buy tons of this stuff just so we can kind of, what is this? Is this salt or is this vinegar? This is chip salter. All right, so we're going to buy tons of these real quick. We're literally maxing out our system right now. We're going to buy 10K of those. What is this? This is our chip fryer. So this needs vegetable oil, I think. I think it needs vegetable oil. Yeah, it needs vegetable oil. We're going to go ahead and buy, we might as well just, I think we're just going to buy 5,000 of you because we don't need that much of you. All right, we're going to deposit, how much we got chips over there? Okay, so we'll deposit half, and we'll deposit all. And then really only need to really fill the first kind of 3 of these guys. So we're going to go ahead and do half of those. And then we're going to do half of that, and then we're going to do all of that. There we go. All right, so that should be pretty solid. I think this line is 100%. I think our other lines are 100%. We're all 100% down here. Okay, so yeah, I think we're honestly 100%, guys. Food Empire has been awesome. I've loved this game. Mad props to the developer for creating such an awesome and fun game. I've really liked it. We're going to go ahead and just buy tons of these guys really quick. I've really liked this game. And I played some games similar to this, but I don't know. I feel like this game is just the one I have the most fun in. I don't know why, but it just is. I really do like this game. This whole system is maxed out. I mean, the only other way we can really max this whole thing out is if, again, we got rid of this system, but I do like it. So we're going to keep that. We're going to just replace that cell crate with one of these cell crates. And then we're going to be beast mode. I mean, each one of these guys makes what? $177 billion? I mean, that's ridiculous. When we started playing, dude, getting 1 billion was like, whoa, we are bank right now. But that is crazy. 177 billion. Maxing this bad boy out. If you guys are playing this game and you have some cool setups, and definitely tweet me some pictures of your setups. This is my kind of fully maxed setup. Food Empire is like officially done unless there's another update. Then I'll kind of bring it back. But as of right now, this is going to be it, dudes. And also, these conveyors are legit. They were very expensive, but they are legit. I kind of added those in because I had to move the system. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys, and for the series until we get another update to the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you drop me a comment on what you guys are thinking about this, what you think about my setup, improvements, maybe some stuff that I did wrong, all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I like reading you guys' comments and all that kind of fun stuff, guys. But if you did enjoy this and you enjoyed the series, make sure you smash that like button, guys. And until next time, if you haven't already, make sure you be fly and subscribe.